guys, the Bears Fan 06 here, and today we have for you the fighter breakdown of the raid boss event in the blink of an eye. So let's take a look here. The first one we're going to do for this Aladdin theme event is talk about the genie. If you would like to scroll down. Overall, the genie's pretty good. His only downside is his low HP, but he does have a single target, one cooldown spell. It is elite as well. Now you have to have 4 of them to make it a 1 cooldown. I personally wouldn't purchase this guy, but he's fairly similar to one that just came out. Let's pull him up here. It's actually Khadgar. So there's one main difference is their ability. We'll get to in a minute. Stats wise, the genie beats him just slightly. The genie has 25 more HP, 57 more attack, 13 more defense, 53 more wisdom, and 18 more agility. So they're really close stats wise. Here's where you would decide. Do you want one that does single target, which would be the genie, or Khadgar, who does all target? Khadgar has a 2 cooldown at max. The genie has a 1 cooldown at max. So it's a 2-1 versus a 3-2. It's single target versus all. They're pretty close though stats wise. Their spells slightly different. Who looks cooler? Probably Khadgar, to be honest. I think so. Overall though, ear weird. I mean, he's not bad at all. Single target. He will hit like a tank, which is awesome. He can also tank major hits from wisdom based attacks, so he will be a pretty good tank for that as well. Is it gonna be worth buying 4 of them? I don't know, probably not in my opinion. I'd probably pass them up and get something else instead of buying 4 legendaries. It kind of stinks they moved all the legendaries to 3-3 now to be max instead of 2-2, but it is what it is. They are a little bit stronger now because of it. But let's move on to the next one here. The next one we have is the belly dancer, Tangra. She is basically Gustal champion. It's not that great in my opinion. Let me compare her real quick. We'll go to that. I compare her to the Mummy Girl. The reason why, they're really close. They both have the same ability. They both have gust. They both have air element. Tangra has more HP though, 320 more HP, 463 more attack, 1148 more defense. So overall, she is a better fighter than the Mummy Girl. So if you have the Mummy Girl now and you're looking to upgrade her, you could go with Tangra. It's a perfect upgrade to her. She doesn't have as much wisdom. She's minus 100 wisdom, minus 202 agility. So slightly less wisdom and agility. In my opinion, doesn't really matter. Overall though, she's a better version of the Mummy Girl. Attack fodder, really, in my opinion, for the higher end people. For the low end and middle range, you could use her. It's upgrade to the Mummy Girl. Alright, and the next we have is the girl with the brass mount on the chariot. Preamp single target. We're just going to get right into this because basically we just got this fighter. This fighter is essentially Valkyrie. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, that's basically it. As you can see, differences is she lacks stats in every category against Valkyrie. Minus 51 HP, minus 40 attack, minus 27 defense, minus 36 wisdom, minus 93 agility. Literally the same fighter, just earth element. Is nice that it is earth element. It's better than having another fire element one. We've had so many fire. Being earth element, it's okay. For beginners and intermediate players. For advanced players, I would probably pass over this as well. I just don't see it there. The too low of attack, to be honest with you. But for new players, it's good. We basically just had this fighter though. We just made an earth element versus fire. Of course, they showed no love to earth. Again, granted, they made an earth fighter, but they just made a firefighter that's slightly better than her. So it's like, come on, brah. If you're gonna at least do the earth, just make it a little bit better than it. Come on. But not a bad player. And lastly, we have the Paragon, Aladdin. He's pretty sweet. I did get one. I am having fun with him now. He has 1000% edge plus 3 battle point boost of 300%. Pretty ridiculous. But he's actually not a bad fighter either. These warlocks are getting better and better. You could almost form a nice band of 1 cooldown warlocks. And let's take a look who I'm going to compare him to. So he's basically just like Blasturian, just slightly better. Now in the looks department, I think Blasturian wins. Although I do like Aladdin. I think he's cool. I really like him. This fire guy and and his freaking awesome armor and horns and huge axe, pretty freaking cool looking. Also being earth element as well. Now there's not as many lightning either, so the lightning helps out. But he is slightly better, just barely. 94 more HP, 132 more attack, 26 more defense, 86 more wisdom, 39 more agility. Having Aladdin, Blasturian, Polymort, Nurgle, like that would be pretty decent Warlock band, in my opinion. It's definitely somewhere to start. Aladdin is pretty good overall. He's good for all types of players, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. He's not super fuse fodder, especially not anytime soon, because he's going to have the edge in the next couple events. So don't foresee really any Paragons ever being used as super fuse fodder, to be honest, guys. This guy's good all around, though, for everyone that's looking for him. He's not as good as Polymort, Worm Feed. He's not as good. He is better than Blasturian, which is awesome. Just slightly, though. So overall, good player. This fighter breakdown, the last one I did, were really easy, so they're making it a little bit easier on me. So we got Aladdin, who's good for any level of player. We have the Preempt Rogue, that is good for beginner and intermediate, not advanced, in my opinion. You could use him advanced if you want. Tangra, who is basically attack fodder for intermediate and advanced, and she's good for beginner players. And the Genie, who is a legendary, who's good all around for anyone that wants him. Your opinion, if you want him to get him or not. And the only, like I said, my only downside is for PvP. His HP is just not there, but he is good for other events, so he will be good. He's a good fighter overall. Raid boss, because they have low wisdom. That's good. They have higher defense, so he would kick ass there. Siege, I would imagine he would do just fine with the castle and with the boss itself. Now, he'd probably die from the boss with the low HP, but you could try it out. But that's it for this fighter breakdown video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, favorite, and share, and post in the comments if you have any questions or any concerns. So that's it, guys. Thanks.